Yeah, what a good event. By the way, that was I will say that I really like the professionalism of the for the love of gaming. It's unfortunate that my run got kind of, I don't know what they're going to do about the video replay, but when like they had audio issues during my run, and so the funny part is I was trying to get world record during the run, and I actually was on world record pace. Not only that, but the quiz during that, there's this like Japanese quiz that comes up during the that game, and I actually crushed the quiz, which is something that doesn't happen because the quiz just throws random things off. So I had like a 50-second time save. It was actually crazy, and then unfortunately, like during the next fight, there was like audio issues, and I was getting distracted with stuff. So yeah, I should have been smart, and I should have recorded on this side and just kept going. But you know, it's for the show. All right, we're gonna go back. Let's do a run. We're gonna use Doug again, but this is gonna be a much quicker run. So I'll just consider this the any percent, and let's see what happens when we turn the arcade skill off. Will the run not have the Terminator? That's my guess. I bet you Max won't even come. Okay. So arcade skill is supposed to make the game easier. It doesn't specifically say that in the manual, but it makes it seem like that. 説明書の中はアーケードスキルで書いてあるけど、それが簡単になるか難しくなるかはっきり書いてない。ただアーケード風になるアーケードの難し度になるとオフになった特別のエンディングが出てこないらしい。まあ、初めてだから本当のことはわからない。Yeah, probably it's going to be fine, I think. I think we'll still have to fight Max, but I don't think the Terminator is going to come out. Oof. There we go. But I do want to do all modes in this because the next game, Galactic, looks really cool. It has different characters. They're in space, but it's supposed to play very similarly. And then there's the one after that, which is that one's for the Amiga. So that's another reasons why I was actually really setting up the Amiga. So I don't know if it was coincidence that Tizbu-san came in and gave us a follow, but that's a really, really happy coincidence. 本当にアミガの本体とゲームはその世界は分かりません。全然知らない。だってアメリカは人気じゃなかった。日本も人気じゃない。ほぼヨーロッパですね。Yeah, I had. Ooh, Jojo made a funny noise. I don't know if you can see my dog, but he's sleeping behind me. All right, let's see if we can get Maria to fall down in the corner again. Oh, no, she's just going to jump into the corner herself. That works. Thanks, Maria. She's been out here in the sun too long. Maria's having a heat stroke. You know what, some tech I want to find? How to skip those points. I might look into that after. Also, if there's a way to play this T-17, that's clearly the best character for the run. Or actually, I would probably say Max would be, but I have a feeling you can't play as Max. That actually would ruin the game. There we go, perfect. Because the reason why Max is better is just because of how much invincibility the moves have, and he has an air hado in a game where if you can time your jump up, your jump attack right, you can just force the enemy to lose their attack. Because the enemy, moves don't register if the enemy's not on the same plane as you. So if they're in the ground, down, or in the air, as you just saw there, your attack just gets eaten and doesn't come out if you didn't already input it the frame before they leave the ground. So for that reason, I think that max would probably be. Cossack is worth looking at, but I didn't see any like crazy drop kicks. Like Cossack had really, really good damage, but like when I was messing around with the ground almost, they were trading with not just with Doug, but with like Nick and Dan and like even Maria. Like Maria is another character that's actually decent. She just has kind of bad movement. I don't know what was going on there. You see what I'm saying about Cossack? He has this like very awkward hitbox. I don't know if it's because he doesn't get down by certain moves, but in some situation it means that I can beat Cossack in ridiculous time, and then others it means that if he does that like spinning move, for example, we just trade hits. Ninja. Will Ninja turn invisible? I don't know. I think Ninja's going to try and turn invisible, so we're going to stop that from happening. I think going invisible has some sort of invincibility on it. So, 消えるの技はちょっと無敵フレームがあるみたい。どの間はまだ発見してないけど結構怖いね。Alright, Salaryman. Salaryman Mike. Executive Salaryman Mike. Sorry, I don't want to be rude. I'll let my fists do the talking. Boom! Get out of here. Yeah, this is a really good pace. Okay, Max is here. Oh no. Oof, okay. It's still Max. I can't necessarily like try and sit and not. Ooh, I might be able to do the switch. Oh, see how much damage I took there. And it looks like it OTGs too. I don't know if that's time. It's revealing that it says Terminator, but will we actually fight the Terminator when the arcade select is off? I don't know. T17. Oh, come on, come on, come on. What was that? T17's hitbox is so awkward. That should be it, right? Time. It's like 56, 55. GG. All right. DBK. Perfect. Great. Nah, that's perfect. That couldn't have gone any better.